Hello. Let me just make sure the chat's working. No, my chat's not working. I knew it wasn't. Bar stewards. Twitch has got beef with me. Doesn't want me to think that people want to talk to me. Pop out. There. Hello, chat. There we go. Yeah, Twitch wants me to think I got no friends. I don't need Twitch for that. Still working? Yes, there we go. Okie fucking dokie then. Let me just get to the relevant point in the guide. Ah, you fuck. Now. Yeah, I'm in the right place. Let me just get comfy. Okay, fucking dokie then. So I've done all of the optional shit with the Shinra Mansion. $100 a night, robbing bastards. Right, so straight on to Mount Nibble. Nibble. You're right, Dan, mate. How you doing, man? Now, if I remember rightly, this part of the game is fucking hard. Because it's like a fucking maze. Rune Blade? The fuck? That's a quality emoji. Where the fuck did you get that from? Why have I never seen that one before? I love how I've got a peace ring, right, and it says protect against berserk, fury, and sadness. But he had fury. I mean, he doesn't anymore. But... oh wait, hang about. Oh. Fair enough. Wow, has nobody got revive on? Chocolate. Damn. Fuck it, let's get the alls in there. Okay. I'm hoping that I'm wildly over-leveled for this area, because this area is, it has the potential to be really, really difficult. Are there any enemy skills? I don't think there are. Got the rune blade. Yeah, I'm gonna picked up the rune blade. There's one more weapon to pick up before I actually go into the mountain, and that's when the fun starts. Because, as I say, this place is like an absolute fucking maze. It's horrendous. And you've got the materia keeper in here, which is essentially like a dragon, a big red dragon. Ah, grasshopper. What the fuck film is that from? Die, you little grasshopper bastards! Come on. Well, I haven't even checked to see, because that'd be a cool sword to be stuck to his back. All materia growth is such a bonus. I suppose I can't see whether he's got a sword stuck to his back at the moment because he's that far away. Wow. I can't even see the path. Fucking grasshopper bastards. They're good. So yeah, at the top of Mount Nibel is a maker reactor. Where'd the sound go? Ah. Fucking stupid headphones. So easy to change the volume of the headphones with me thumb. Ah, there we go. That is not easy to get to. Now I've got to get all the way back down. Bastards. I'm sure I've never been up there, you know. This is the bridge that you fell down in the flashback. And it seems to be mysteriously fixed. Good job, everyone. He's got long range. The fuck did he cast on me? Well, that's the end of him. Now I think the plus Beretta that I've just picked up is actually a comb check. Yeah, it's one of Cosmo's. It's one of Red 13's weapons. It's got double materia growth on it. Obviously, I want to use as much of that as physically possible. Right, so they're all numbered. The rightmost pipe is number 1, and it goes all the way to number 5. Before sliding down any of the pipes, walk down regularly first and have Cloud lower one of the ladders. This is crucial if you're planning to backtrack later. Okie dokes, I shall do that. The joys of 100% a game is that you get to not fuck up, basically. One of the ladders. Did it say one of the ladders? Yeah, because the other one's done. Yeah, that's okay. Okay, so gold armlet. Right, so what we need to do is we need to go down pipe number 2 to get a power soul, and then go down pipe number 4 to get the ore materia, and ignore the big blue scorpion, which is going to be very difficult. It's quite literally an elephant in it. Number 2. Power soul. As soon as I landed, man. As soon as I landed. That looks mysteriously like a... Right, we need to steal from it. Don't burn me. Oh, sweet. I can't believe I stole that in the first fucking turn. Wasn't even phased by the fact that I punched him then. I mean, he's not really gonna thank me for using fire on him, is he? So Aqualung is probably the best bet. Die! Stop it! Damn! Please use White Wind before you get killed. I wasn't expecting this fight to be difficult. I don't know why. No, White Wind is not as useful as it normally is. There we go. Aqualung. Fucking hurry up and die, you turd. Yeah, sound. Jesus. That took well longer than it should have done. Fuck that guy. Let's do a gold armlet out of it. Let's give it to this fool. It's still good. It's still good. Right, back up. We'll go to number 4. Right. Just making sure that I'm not missing anything. Come on. Right. Number 4. Let me in number 4, you bastard. I love the idea that all 5 of them are just sitting in the doorway to the pipe of number 4. Just fucking dancing away. Ah, you fools. Seriously, fucking die. Hurry up. Ooh. Plenty of XP. Right. Okay. Ah, blue scorpion, of course. How the fuck did I miss that? The materia keeper. Okay, so jump off the ledge and enter the cave below. Okay, that I can do. And if you encounter a dragon in this area, take your time to still go onwards. With 46% defense and yes, okay. Make your way to the end of the cave. Which way though? But which way, Steve? Come on. You're usually a hell of a lot more descriptive than this in your guide. Oh, these guys are really annoying. That looks suspiciously like a fucking doorway to me. Right. Yes, I do need to go there. I know that much. I must need to turn left in the cave. I'm gonna get hench from killing all of these fuckers. Get over leveled. Were you staring down? Oh, really? She was about to use an enemy skill on you, you turd. Oh well, I killed them. Reminder, use beta on large groups. Honest to God, I'm gonna end up coming out of here at like level 35 or something. Are we well over leveled? So it must be this way, right? What the fuck? Am I going mad or something? What? Somebody steal. Need a gold omelette. It's not like this is gonna kill him. Aha, I knew I shouldn't have used beta. Get the fucking gold omelette. Like, use something, you tit. Phoenix down and Barrett. No. Damn it. This isn't going well. Run away, run away, run away. Get the fuck out of there. Jesus. At least got the gold armlet. I was gonna say, use life on yourself, please, bitch. You got cure. I am not having a good time here. What the fuck? Didn't want to use that. Right. I know there is a cave there. Please let me in. How the fuck? There we go. Jesus Christ. That took the piss. That should never have been as difficult as it was for me to do. Wow. Oh, somebody used beta on them. Kill them all! That's it, you stare down on my entire party. That seems fair. This is a riveting fight. It's just... There are some moves that are just ridiculous. Stare down is one of them. To completely freeze your entire party is just OP. It's a good job that they weren't strong in any way. Right. Elemental materia. Now, I've got the elemental materia. I've got the right, and continue to the next cave, which is that hole at the end there. And it says, grab the sniper CR, which I presume is a weapon for Vincent, who I'm not fucking using, because his limit break is jog. If it starts to go south, I need to run away. I wonder if he's level 4, or you know, a derivative thereof. Be nice if he was. Yes, he fucking was. Get the gold armlet. Yes. Grease lightning should waste him. Yes. Remember, for future reference, level 4 suicide on the dragons in Mount Mag. And I've got all of the gold armlets. Sniper CR, which is, if I'm right, yes, a weapon for fucking Vincent. Right, so what I have essentially done is I've walked all the way around the Materia Keeper and grabbed all of the chests and whatnot in between here and there to come up behind the Materia Keeper. Don't, really? Don't you stare down on all of them, please. Please use that again on Duffy. Yeah, that'll do. Die. Yeah, what I've essentially done is I've taken the route where you don't have to fight the Materia Keeper. I've picked up all of the chests on that route. I'm going to come in behind the Materia Keeper and get him again. Right, this Materia Keeper has an enemy skill for me to learn. Ooh, there's a way of doing this where nobody takes damage. Right, Yuffie, cure. Item. I need something better than the fucking turbo ether. Really don't want to use a turbo ether. That's a fucking waste. Right. So, materia. What we want is elemental and lightning. So, elemental. Right, the reason I'm doing this is because the Materia Keeper obviously has some sort of lightning attack, which obviously does a great deal of damage. Now, to get the same... Get this ramming? To get the same effect, you do elemental on Ramu in the armor piece, and then I'll give Yuffie the bolt ring. There we go. Sound. We're prepared for that fight. I also need to make sure that I've got the enemy skill on everyone, which is enemy skill on Barret and enemy skill on Yuffie, and he's got an empty slot. What am I going to put on you? Might just put an all on, just for the sake of it. Nope, fuck it, put ice on. Continue to the reactor and walk past it until you reach the boss area once again. That is the vaguest shit you'll find in an entire Absolute Steve guide. Ridiculous. Right. Attacky. And I use items for heals. I need to save me MP, really. That seems a bit harsh. Double attacks and whatnot. I love how the birds are essentially like attack choppers. Just able to fire stuff at you for no reason. I mean, it's not for no reason, it's because they hate you. Nobody knows why. every wild animal wants to kill you. So, obviously the Materia Keeper was a shortcut to get to the Mako reactor. These have got really low health if I remember rightly. Nope, I was wrong. Damn. I need more critical hits like that. Like a 914 is well useful. Take it. I presume this is the way I'm meant to go. Yeah. God damn, I hate these fucking things. At least they can't stay down my entire party now, little bastards. Death. Getting some serious AP and whatnot. Right. Let's use up my potions because they're a load of shit. Let's go and fight the giant blue scorpion. So, what we want to do is we want to start by using Big God. Poison the Materia Keeper. I don't think anybody's got poison materia on him. Yeah, let's do that. Poisson! Use Bio 2 on him. Let me just save before this fight, you blue bastard. I could have used a tent there as well. Motherfuck. Right. Let's go. If I had to actually interact with it to start fighting it, instead of just running into it like normal. Okay. Bio. Big God. Aqualung. I needed to use it to hurry up and use Trine, really. How far do you need to walk? Like I really needed to use Trine. Like now. So I'm gonna end up killing it. Use Trine, you turd. Wow. The problem is I've taken nearly half of its HP off. If I use like Blade Beam or Clim Hazard now, it's fucked. Wow. I need the enemy skills. Come on. If I kill it now, I'm gonna be fuming. Oh shit, I just used White Wind for no fucking reason. The fact that it's not using Trine is starting to worry me. Shit, it's about to fucking die. I'm gonna have to wait until that. There we go. Is that on all three of them, yeah? Yeah, okay. Grenade bomb. That should be it. Game over. I am well too over leveled. Like, that's meant to be a really, really fucking difficult fight. Right. Let's just make sure that both enemy skills got that. Trine, yeah. Oop, save. That's why I came to the save point. Right. Let's see. So. Ooh. Final Fantasy 7 had a bit of trouble there. Where the fuck is... Oh yeah, you need to go round to get to Rocket Town, don't you? There we go. That was a lot easier than it was when I was a kid. I had so much trouble with Mount Nagel. Hardcore wolves here? Jesus Christ. The game, one of the mods is really, really balanced in this game, and I can't remember which one it was. Okay, so that would be a rocket, which is why it's called Rocket Town. I mean, right. What do you sell, my handy weapon friend? A shotgun for Vincent. I shall buy it. I've got 3 gold armlets. Haha! Don't have an earring though. I feel like I should own 3 of each, but that's money. It says materia shop or in? I don't know, in. No. Let me hear your story. Need to speak to Sid. Is that someone in the toilet downstairs then? I feel like there should be a Turtles Paradise poster somewhere around here. Oh, it would appear that they aren't. So... is there anything new in the item shop? No. So, there is a sword I can get by talking to the old man who's looking at the rocket. He gives me a Yoshi Yuki, it would appear. I want to know what happened to 1 through 25. That's a rocket. Yoshi Yuki. And what have we got in the item shop? Because I could do with some potions. Oh, you've got fucking materia as well. Expensive materia. Damn, that's my money gone. Fuck me. That's ruthless. Oh well. It's cleared me out. Fuck me. Okay, now I have a feeling that I need to go and find Sid. There's a house to the far right, which I presume is this one. This must have... Do you know any good jokes though? That's the far right. I've gone into the house on the far right. That's right. Just going for that power source. The drill arm for Barrett in this house. I presume he's in that chest. Now, I can imagine, yep, that it sucks. No surprises there. See, this part of the game I haven't played anywhere near as much as everything prior to, you know, Nibelheim. Right. Oh shit, yeah. Right, so we go into the back garden and we talk to... Well, we're about to take the plane, but we can't take the plane. We're not allowed. Nope. Right, now, in this situation, I can go and speak to Sid, or I can go back to Fort Condor. Get to Fort Condor. Such ridiculous times for the Fort Condor missions. What sucks is how long it's going to take me to get back there. Because I've got to go through Mount Nibel to get the car to drive around to Costa del Sol. There's the car. Wrong fucking way. Oh. I got so close to getting all the way to Mount Nibel with no random encounters. Don't get me wrong, these guys aren't gonna fucking hurt me like. Barrett taking all the damage. Cover material is getting really good. One of the mods, I was looking at the configurations, and one of the mods allows you to always run, constantly holding X, which is sound for like 99% of the game, but there's some areas where you shouldn't run. One of those was in one of the caves we were in yesterday. I think it was yesterday, or the day before, the Cosmic Canyon cave. Because there's like this gold stuff on the floor that it's like slippy, it's like grease essentially, and if you're running, it like runs you straight into a wall covered in spikes. So I didn't turn it on because I remembered that there's other locations where I don't want to constantly run. I prefer it if it was like you could turn it, like you could constantly run and you could constantly run and let's do a second save for this sidetrack shit. And hold an X made you walk. That would be a better system, but not just constantly running. See, the reward for going back to Fort Condor now is a weapon for Yuffie that you can't get in any other way. The weapon is called the Super Ball. And it's a really powerful weapon, but it's got no slots. So you can't attach any materia to it, which is really fucking annoying. How's the chat doing? Ooh, shit. Don't mind me just killing the fucking audio. Yeah, I know that my chat has been bugging out recently. So I wouldn't want to think that you're trying to communicate with me and it's not coming through. In fact, I will test it now. Nope, it's alright, still working. You just a bunch of quiet motherfuckers. I don't mind. It's just there was I was streaming the other night and like I had like 10 people in the room. I was like, chat's awfully fucking quiet. And I was like getting messages on Discord from one of the guys in the chat, and I was like, why is he messaging me through Discord? And then it turns out that my chat had bugged out. And is that a zoo? No way. Yeah, my chat had bugged out. and I wasn't receiving any messages, so people were pure like trying to communicate with me. I had like new people in the chat that wanted to communicate with me, and they just fucking couldn't speak to me because it was just lagging out. Well, not lagging out, just like not showing up at all on my end. So they were all having conversations with themselves in the chat, or with each other, because I wasn't answering them. Pure seemed like a mean bastard. I'm gonna end up super hard by the time I get back to Rocket Town. Pretty sure I've got a boss fight with Rufus coming up. Oh no, it's Palmer. Nice. Which, if I remember rightly, Palmer's like the little fat dude, isn't it? It'll be weird if in the remake it's like a more interactive fighting style than there was in Final Fantasy 15. See, because as good as Final Fantasy 15 was, when it came to the battles, it was just press square to Final Fantasy. Which I didn't mind, because it did still feel interactive because you were running around the fight scene and you were like using your sword to get out of the way of serious attacks and that, like teleporting with it and stuff. It was cool, but I think if they go for a more live action approach with the fight system in Final Fantasy 7, the remake, I don't know whether I'll be pleased or disappointed. See, there's a certain strategy, obviously I'm not demonstrating it with these fights, but there is a certain strategy to Final Fantasy fights. Sort of games predating like Final Fantasy 12 probably. There is a certain element of strategy to them, with them being turn-based in the way that they are. Especially if you've got weight on and stuff. That'll do, pig, that'll do. Whereas if it becomes that, and it's like, well, okay, does that mean that you can switch character mid-fight? Because you'd really want to be able to switch character mid-fight, because you just don't want to go through the entire game just playing as Cloud, and then for a little bit later, either Tifa or Cid. Stay in the inn on the way through. Take my cash, boy. 100 Gillenite. Just robbing places. Which Final Fantasy do you reckon I'll play after this one? Because I've got like a real hankering for Square Enix at the moment. I just don't know what Final Fantasy to play. Well, as it turns out, she's fucking hench. And I never knew. I always thought that she... I mean, as a character, she's shit. Like, her dialogue is awful. She's a really annoying character. But she's actually hench as fuck. Well, yeah, I am playing Square Enix games. Like, fuck that. When did it become Square Enix? Was it, like, post Final Fantasy X? Fucking hell, come on. Just a group of penguins. They look like the yeah, it was after Final Fantasy X. I don't know, 12 was pretty good. But I ain't playing 12, like, fuck that game. What did that come out on, the PS2 or the PS3? Can't remember. Yeah. I mean, that film was absolutely terrible. What, the 12 remaster, the one that's come out recently? I might get on that then. mean, I want to play 5. But at the same time, is that the game I want to go to straight after this? Yeah, it's not too bad either. Oh, I've just thought, I'm sure I've got Barrett's level 3 limit break, you know, and I'm just fucking using the level 2. I know I've got clouds, I just never changed it. Damn. Yep, I've got his level 3 and I'm just not using it because I'm a tit. It's a hard ass game. Yeah. Fuck it, I'm up for that. I don't remember 5 at all. I can't remember whether it was 4 or 5 that Carly completed. I think she was playing it on DS maybe. I know, yeah. Or have you got onto the fact that the map is like pure difference as well? Yeah, the Advent Children. I absolutely love those Advent Children portraits as well. There's quite a few different ones. So one of the guys who was in the chat yesterday, a guy called Suna, he's one of the guys responsible for some of these mods, and he's been doing, I think it's called Project Esho, maybe, and he's asked me to do a little bit of the texturing for him because I'm not too bad with basically I'm not too bad at texturing models. And he's working on like a full-blown overhaul mod for the game, which like adds in voice acting. And I heard like some of the voice acting that he's got like already assigned to characters, and it's pretty good. Aside from the fact that they've got the same person voicing Biggs and Wedge, which is a little weird. Yeah, for Final Fantasy VII, like a complete overhaul. Graphics, voice acting. It overhauls all of the cutscenes, like remaking them. When I saw it, I was like, I was proper fucking shocked. And he was like, I know, and the voice acting is good. It's like genuinely good. Yeah, I mean, they have like fixed the scripts. Because that was one of the things, like, a lot of the dialogue at the start of the game just... Oh shit, get back in. Just wouldn't work with voice acting. Like, a lot of the stuff that Barrett says is just fucking cringeworthy. And obviously, you know, this man are sick doesn't really work. But yeah, it's good. I like it. But yeah, he asked me to do some of the texturing for it, which I'll be doing at some point, probably on stream. I mean, he is funny. There's another guy, because while he was talking to me, I'd turned on one of the mods, which is called Because. And I've got to go to Fort Condor. There's like a really short time window to do one of the Fort Condor battles. But yeah, and he was talking about the creator of that mod, because it changed pure names. Like, it changed the destruction materia to Bewilder. And it changed, like, the name of people's limit breaks and stuff. Like, it changed Clim Hazard to Crime Hazard. And I was, like, basically saying how ridiculous it was to change names like that in the game. And he was saying to me that the guy who wrote that mod, like, in the forums and on the Discord, he's constantly talking about, like, if you're going to change anything in the game, you need to stay as true to the original as possible. But in his overhaul mod, in like this other guy's overhaul mod, DP, LP, or whatever the fuck his name is, he'd like got rid of all of Barrett's black talk. He just got rid of it all. He was like, no, it's got no place in the game. It's like, what the fuck? Well, no, that's the thing. It wasn't even like, because to change the destruction materia to Bewilder, when it's like debarrier and stuff, change the names of like enemies and everything for no apparent reason. It's ridiculous stuff. yeah. Wakandan barrier. Better than it being a Ugandan Barrett. That means he needs to die a death. Well, that was overkill. But yeah, so the I think it's called Esho. I can't. You know what? I've got the fucking Discord here. I'll tell you what it's called now. But he's got like a YouTube channel, and it's got like the first, like essentially what is a let's play of his overhaul, like pre-texturing and whatnot. It's Echo-S. It's called Final Fantasy 7 Echo-S. And he was telling me that he'd been in touch with Square because obviously what he's doing is he's massively rebuilding Final Fantasy 7 because he was worried about, like, you know, cease and desist. And Square have given him the go-ahead because probably, like, because it's a mod, people still need to buy the original game to play it. Yeah, exactly. Thing is, like, fucking soon as Overhaul will be out before their remake. Yeah, it's not quite like some of the Nintendo companies, is it? Fucking... It's good that it's still being made. It'd be nice if, like, we knew more about it. Right. Time to break this minigame. Yeah, 2025 for Final Fantasy 7. Like, that's not even fucking unrealistic. Right. Get down there and attack him. Get a fucking... Attack him. Yeah, don't even fucking joke, lad. Right, I need to get all of these down to the very bottom of the map so that... Keep attacking him, like, for fuck's sake, you soft cat. I love how it asks me what it wants me to do next. It's like, would you like to continue fighting? Yes. Yes, I would. I need to get them to the very bottom of the map because it stops them from spawning. So you only have to kill, like, a minimum enemy. Alright. Go on. Keep attacking him. Where's this stationary fucker? Yeah, they're all moving now, I He flits between X, Ultra Sun, and Zelda. Yeah, keep fighting. Come on. Get all the way down to the bottom. Damn it! The Ocarina of Time 3D one, the one you lent him. Yeah, he's still loving that one. Nah, he's on the last temple. Give him that. Before Ganon. Nah. See, I was getting like all of that info, wasn't I, from you and from people in work about what was going on with E3, and because at no point did Sony or Square Enix mention anything. I mean, did Sega even mention Shenmue 3? Like, any of the games that I wanted? E3's just pissed me off, man. It's just every game that I was interested in, every game that I'm looking forward to got no coverage whatsoever. Which is just infuriating. Yeah. I know, like I saw, they've just updated their Kickstarter fucking stretch goals, and sent out like a, what is essentially a fucking quiz to everyone who backed the game, being like, what would you like us to put in the game? And it's like, I'd just like you to finish it, please. I know. I mean, I'm hoping that with the release of Smash on there, and like people being hyped for Smash, and Fortnite because it's just a guaranteed fucking moneymaker for Epic Games, that people will use the Switch more than they use the Wii U, and so at some point boss games are going to come out on it. But at the moment it's not looking good. It's bad because by far the best game that's due to come out for it that I'm genuinely fucking interested in is a shit game. Because, like, I reckon Gen 8 is going to be fucking wank. Still pissed off. I'm just hoping that some like fucking little sneaky RPG is gonna get in under the radar that I haven't even noticed. I go through the store like every couple of days and look at games, and at the moment for me it's just a fucking arcade machine. I'm looking at it like I downloaded like Double Dragon and shit, and I was like, yeah, you know, for the nostalgia. Yeah, I know. I do need to play that. Now, there are a couple of good RPGs on there. I think there's one on there called Yoven, which doesn't look too bad. But I'm looking at it, I'm like, oh yeah, Rayman Legends on there. Like, I own that game on the fucking 360. And I'm thinking of buying it on the Switch. I was even looking at maybe fucking getting that Mario Party, but it's like, I'd just be playing with Carly and the kids. You're right, Z. You okay? Yeah. Yeah, they are needy. I really wanted the console to be good, right? Because, like, as gimmicky as all of like the Joy-Con shit is and stuff, like that's what fucking Nintendo consoles are. They're gimmicky consoles. The fact that they managed to just sell the fan base cardboard, I thought, you know what, right, okay, that's shitty, but it's got the potential to be really good. Indie developers could literally release a game and go, right, go to this website, this is what you need to cut your cardboard out like, and then you've got like a brand new fucking, a brand new controller. I'd hold off, Z, if I were you, unless you're a really big Smash fan. Yeah, I'd hold off. I bought one, and I've got no games for it. No games I want to play anyway. I got Mario Odyssey, but it wasn't for me because, you know, Mario, just balls. But yeah, like, cardboard had the potential to be really good, but indie developers don't give a fuck about it. And Nintendo are never going to release anything better than, you know, like some shit fucking family orientated game it's reminiscent of the Wii. But again, you know what I mean, they were selling cardboard to people for 60 quid. Like, just mind boggles. Well, the problem is, right, is that the bar that I set 3D Mario games at is Mario 64. Because there are still stars in that game that I can't get. And with, like, even with a guide, some of them stars are difficult to get, right? Because it takes genuine skill or sheer luck to get them, right? Galaxies wasn't a difficult 3D Mario game. Again, it was just a case of knowing what to do. Like, it wasn't difficult to do. Sunshine was the same. I mean, Sunshine was potentially worse, like my least favourite 3D Mario game. And Mario Odyssey is the same for the fucking Power Moons. Oh, that proper disorientated me. But yeah, I think... Oh, it's going to be frogs. Oh no, it's okay. Sunshine is not hype. Sunshine is a fucking wank game. I have tried so many times with that game as well. So many times I've been like, people hype this game, I'm going to play this game, and I just can't get into it. Like, the only 3D Mario game that came out like post Mario 64 that I played and enjoyed was Super Mario Galaxy. The first one, I think. Second one was balls. I was having that conversation with Zeke. Like, Zeke was in I think I was talking to him in work, actually. And he was like, oh, no, like, fucking Sunshine was like the precursor to the Inklings. I was like, why? Why does everything in Nintendo have to be linked in some way? That's like some Star Wars shit. Everyone must be related. It's just... But he's like a big fan of Sunshine. I've just got no time for it at all. I say he's a big fan of Sunshine. Just whether he's played it. So what, right? Like, the version of Hyrule Warriors on the Switch is really good, and what it is it's a port of both the Wii U version and the fucking DS version, which is the 3DS version, which isn't a bad idea, but it's still a port. It just saves you from buying 2 games and DLC. Like, that Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition is very good, but you've got to be into Dynasty Warriors games. And the problem I had with it was that because I'm going through like 100% of the game, collecting everything, you play the same level like 3 or 4 times, And that's like significantly less than the original games. Because with the original games, you'd have to play it a hell of a lot more with like all the different characters and that. Whereas, you know, you've got like more options. It's easier to do it. I just haven't played it in a while. But yeah, I get to a point where, yeah, exactly, that's the thing. 100%, there's a lot of hours. And for me, like, I can't not try and 100% a game. That's my problem. Jesus. Just going through and doing, like, because you've got to do easy, medium, and hard, right? So there's 3 playthroughs, but you've got to get the Skulltula on one of those playthroughs, and then the 2 chests. But the 2 chests aren't always available first time round, because you might need, say, like a hook shot, which you don't get for a few levels or something like that. So you've got to go back. So if you do it smart, then you'll do like as much as you can do in one playthrough of each level, right? Get the chests and that, and then if there's stuff that you can't get until you've got another item, you go back and do it on easy or hard to get that item. You know, same with the fucking Skulltula, right? But then you've got to go back and play it on hard after you've completed the game for some sort of Ganon mode. And then you've got the free mode as well. You're playing those levels a lot. Fuck me, that was a hell of a walk just for a weapon for Yuffie. And it's not even a weapon I'm going to use. As strong as it is, I need to use materia slots. And that Super Ball doesn't have materia slots. See, what I'll probably do, because it's coming up to, like 6 months since I completed Breath of the Wild. So I might get that. But I'm not sure. Let's see if level 4 suicide works on this one. And if it does, we'll waste it. Yes, go it. It doesn't. It just doesn't have. I mean, like on the online store, it's got a couple of games that I'm like a couple of indie games that I'm interested in, but that's it. I know. Well, that's the thing. I'm thinking of getting the DLC, but the DLC doesn't add enough to the game for me to warrant playing it again because it's so much work. Like that game is hard. Well, not so much hard, but it's a fucking slog. Like the idea of doing all 120 fucking shrines again, it's just harrowing. I put some fucking hours into that game. Yeah, I'm basically at the fucking pocket town anyway. I use the inn there. But Z, if you're thinking about getting a Switch, then I'd advise getting Breath of the Wild with it, because that game is by far one of the greatest open world RPGs that I've ever played, and one of the best Zelda games I've ever played. It's definitely not for your die-hard Zelda fan who absolutely loves the originals, because yeah, it really, really breaks away from the Zelda genre, as it were. Ah, really? Right outside the town? Barret taking all the hits. He's a fool. Cloud's now on over 2,000 HP. Oh, Shenmue Dojo, I haven't been on there in fucking years. I follow the guy who's now got that domain name as well, on Twitter. I've seen that they've been posting information about Shenmue. I just, I don't know, I just expected it to be, like, somewhere near, like, decent tech demos by now. Even just a little bit more gameplay footage, but... Right, let's stay in the inn before we do anything. $100 a night? Fucking robbing bastards. And you're right there, Paul. Sorry, I realised that I'd like acknowledged your comment, but I didn't even say alright. Yeah, I need that game to come out. Like, I backed it on Kickstarter. I'm sort of expecting a download code for PC and PS4. At this rate, it'll be the next generation of consoles that it comes out on. As ridiculous as that sounds. I did, I managed to get it at the end. Not that long after I was complaining about them not appearing. And then I went outside, saved, and went to bed. Alright, let's go and speak to Sid. The best recurring character in all of the Final Fantasy franchise. Talking about the voice acting from the Final Fantasy VII remake, one of the things that they haven't done is they haven't really stayed true to the voices that are in Advent Children. So, like, Kate Sith was Scottish, wasn't he? And they haven't done that. A lot of them have got, like, really Americanized accents. Aside from Sid. Well, no, definitely Sid, because Sid's got, like, a fucking hick accent. But Sid's got the best fucking music in this entire game. This music is the best music on the whole fucking album. The whole soundtrack is Sid's music. Yo, you're right, Rick. So, alright, let's go through all of your fucking all of your dialogue. That sword looks so fucking cool on his back. That's what I like about these mods. Stuff like that, like, makes a difference. Yeah, see, the president's not going to do jack shit. He's checking for materia. Do I need to talk to him again? Did I done fuck up? Is he still pissed off? Okay, will you speak again? Okay, thanks for letting me know, you prick. Let's go and steal it. Because theft is okay if he's refused first. So this mod is called Seventh Heaven. This is a collection of mods, which if you Google, either Google, as grim as this sounds, maybe don't Google this, Quim, which is QHIMM. That'll take you to the forum where the Seventh Heaven mod tutorial is. And it tells you what to install, providing that you own the PC version. Right. Let's go try and steal the tiny Bronco. Yes. You're right, Cherry. It's in one of these houses. No, I did not. Damn it. Sid's got serious beef. I forgot how much he fucking hates on her. Seriously passive aggressive, Sid. Yeah, the picture of the designer. I never knew that it was there. Rick was telling me the other day. Damn it. Flashback. This is also a really, really... Like, this intro to Sid's theme is really good. One thing that I'm sure you can notice in this particular scene is that the stationary mode for all of the character models looks like they're about to get two dicks. Just not the best of stationary positions. Yeah. Serious Lego man. See, everyone's got a sad part. Every character has a sad moment in this. The game is full of jokes. boat. That's a hell of a lean. Is that the one with Airbuster in? Yeah, I've seen that one. What worries me is that if that's the only place that they're at, because that's the second Mako reactor, it's barely an hour into the game. This guy's a cunt. It's just... What an absolute twat. I want to go and see this picture. I don't even care about the Palmer fights. Like, Palmer's not going to cause me any issue. Is there anything I can steal from him? No. Lard in his tea. He wants lard in his tea. Right. Is the picture of the designer in here? That's the real question. It would have been nice if he was. But it doesn't look like he is. Right, let's go and speak to Palmer. Yeah. I mean, you'd hope that they were like working steadily on production. What the fuck is Palmer doing? Like, mate, you're gonna break a wing. Yeah, it'd definitely be nice if they were further into the game, like. Well, there was someone who recently said, there was something I saw on Twitter before, was that the dialogue for Cloud in game is pretty much all done, which to me states that they probably started animating that. Well, I thought in that situation, what the fuck, that they'd be. I don't know whether they animate the characters' faces to match the dialogue, or whether they do the dialogue to match the character's face. I know it would be. It'd be dialogue first, wouldn't it? Oh, kill him. See you later, Palmer. Tit. forgot about him getting hit by that. We're about to get the very last character. Fuck that, Barrett. Jesus Christ, you've literally got one hand and you're holding onto a plane. That seems really stupid to me. Go ahead, Sid. He swears more than Barrett does. And don't piss in him. Amazing. And now we have a boat. You know, when I was having a look at, like, through the mods, there's one of them that can change the model for the tiny Bronco and like the submarine, the submarine, the tiny Bronco, and the airship, and the car, and the car makes it look like a tank, like a little fucking, like with a cannon and everything. It makes the tiny Bronco look like a biplane. What else did it make? It made the submarine look like a fucking pirate ship, which must look ridiculous underwater. Right, here's a question. Paul, Rick, Carl. When they remake Final Fantasy VII, how do you think they're going to get around the fact that the map is massive? They're not going to have a world map as we've got it here, right? Where am I going? What am I doing now? Wutai. No. Do Bone Village first. Yeah, how do you reckon they're going to do travelling? Because there is... Are they going to do it like Final Fantasy 12, right? Where you move between areas, there's like a bunch of set areas, and you just move between them, between towns and whatnot. Or are they going to do what Final Fantasy 15 did, and say at the end of Midgar, instead of you leaving the bike and the like the little truck there, you're going to like drive off the fucking end? I know. Yeah. I have this horrible feeling that like you'll get to the end of Midgar and you'll be like, right, we'll split up and we'll see you're in Calm, and then there's just like a fucking cutscene and you're in Calm, and it's like, okay, we'll see you at the Chocobo fucking farm. Cutscene, Chocobo farm. I wouldn't mind if it's like FF15, where you've got the option to walk if you want, but driving is quicker and less monotonous and boring. Right. Well, yeah, that's the problem, is that they need to fucking finish Midgard first. Right, which way am I going here? Which way do I want to go? Not that way. I don't feel like I'm on the fucking Wutai continent. I obviously am. See, I'm not... I don't reckon that they need to have like a world map like this. I just don't think that it'd work. You know, with the updated graphics and everything, I just don't think it'd work. But I'd like, at the very least, I'd like to be able to freely travel around manually, not just fucking fast traveling. Right. Go to the Bone Village anyway. Bone Village. Yeah, the problem with the not to scale world map kind of like this is that it'd just look so out of place. You'd have really, really good graphics in all of the towns and everything like that, and then you'd sort of come out to a larger than life version of Cloud running around. Whereas I don't even think it's going to have that thing, you know, where like the other team members walk in to you. Yeah, still doing 100%. Although I did have to give myself Umbrella with a fucking save editor. Basically, one of the mods is... yeah, Final Fantasy 15 map was good. It was a big map. It was just the fact that it was empty. And so you wanted to use the car. But in theory, you could... fucking park the car up in the first garage and fucking walk everywhere if you really wanted to. It just meant that you get caught out at night time, and at night time the place was fucking dangerous. Right, so ooh, this guy's got new fucking armor for me. Diamond Bangle and Rune Armlet. I don't have enough money. I need 3 of each. I'm not far off having enough money. Damn! Right, what can I sell to him? What have I got? I'll sell you 3 of them. To leave myself with 5 of these, so... because the game fucking hates me. And because I'm keeping 1 of each weapon and 3 of each fucking accessory, so... and 1 of each item. Really? Yeah. The most OP armor. I mean, in terms of defense, it's worse off than the Diamond Bangle, but need that double growth. What do I want to get rid of now? Just 2 of them. That'll do me. Yeah, I've got Vincent, but Vincent can go fuck himself. He's just not a good character. I mean, he's a good character, as in terms of storyline and stuff like that. Like, genuinely interesting character. The whole vampire thing is done well in this game. The fact that he's like a weird experiment and he was a member of the Turks and whatnot, like genuinely interesting storyline. Limit breaks suck. Fucking weapons are balls. And that gimmicky shit with his fucking ultimate weapon is a pain in the arse. Right. So, I want to get double growth for a while. What do I? Double growth for when I'm leveling up. Right. What else do I need to get here? I can actually get the no way. Right. As ridiculous as this is. Yeah, I need the harp. No, I can get the fucking Kajata materia. Kajata? I can't remember where it appears though. Can you remember what side it appears on, the right or the left? Right, what does it say? A red orb appearing and vanishing on the sides of the forest. Ah, you fuck. Just fucking saw it then. Oh. Bastard. Yes. Let's get the fuck out of here. Wildly powerful summon. Right, so need to go back to the gold saucer area. I mean, to be honest, it's getting to the point where I'm going to be bailing, but because I'm fucking back in work at 8 o'clock in the morning. Right, can I get 2? No. Oh, you twat. That's well annoying. I need to go back to the gold saucer area. Yeah, now I can get Aerith's ultimate weapon. Obviously because she's due to die soon. And then I'll make the potential for level 99 Aerith save. Yeah. It's just... prevents me from doing what I want to do. To be fair, at the moment, I've got a good in there. I mean, it's still a shit place to work. Is there a river that cuts right through here? Does this cut all the way through? Yeah, I thought it did. No. Nobody's leaving now, they're too fucking skint. Right. So, we want to go into that house. Alright, bud. How you do? Nope, didn't come here for the keystone. Don't rub it in, lad. I'm like, I'm pure done in from all of the fucking work I've got to do. Well, yeah, it makes a hell of a difference. Right, so, yeah. I do already have fucking Mithril, because I got it before. Okay. Well, I mean, you've got to... I do have some Mithril. Take it. Now... Yep, done the Mithril. Right, get the Mithril, go back to the weapon seller, give it to him, and he'll let you open either a small box upstairs or a large box downstairs. The large box holds a gold armlet, which I've got fucking loads of, and the small one is the Great Gospel. Now the small box is upstairs, isn't it? That is what it said, wasn't it? Small box. Small box upstairs. Get out of my way, mate. Right. Stand there so we can fucking walk past. Open the small box. Great Gospel. Sweet. Right. Oh yeah, it's not their ultimate weapon, is it? It's a final limit brick. Right, so I've got a couple of right arms actually, I think, item wise. Or have I used them all? Well, looks like I might have used them all. Damn it. What it wants me to do is steal right arms for Omni Slash. And there's also a Fort Condor battle to do. But it's fucking midnight. So I'm going to go home. Well, I'm going to go into my bed. I'm already home. So, next shit that we have to do is... need to do the get Omni Slash. Do the Fort Condor fight. Do Wu Tai. Get the Keystone off Dio. I think once I've done Wu Tai and the Pagoda, then it's the Keystone and the Date Mechanic and never seeing Gareth again. Which isn't too bad. Still on disc 1. This game is long. Right. 25 hours in. We're level 35. 25 hours. I've only been playing for a week. Right. I'll get off then. Thanks for watching as always, folks. I am not going to be streaming tomorrow. Namely because I'm sitting off a collie. But I'll be streaming on Sunday for my birthday. Because I'm not like going out or anything like that, so I'll be on here with a drink in hand, playing some more Final Fantasy 7 probably, or doing something else. But anyway, I'll see you all later. Thanks for watching. In a bit.